And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Clearfield, Pennsylvania, it is time for your IWC Caged in Clearfield main event of the evening. The following contest is a steel cage match. The only ways to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape the cage and both feet touch the arena floor.
Like that, y'all. Like that.
Introducing first, he accompanied to ringside by Justin Lamar. He weighs in at 197 pounds. This man out of Morgantown, West Virginia. Here is Joseph Brooks.
It finally worked for him. Joseph Brooks, a representative of Team Big League, or whatever they're called now, since John McChesney has left his own group. John McChesney has quit himself, and it's at the behest of Justin LaBar's mismanagement. Joseph Brooks, a chief recruit of McChesney in that group, former tag champion with Jimmy Nuts, who also left that group once upon a time. Now Joseph Brooks, after what happened at Reloaded, when McChesney confronted Brooks, LaBar, and Matthew Justice, Brooks' mission he's been set out to do is end John McChesney inside of 15 feet of steel. Brooks is very accomplished. He's not to be overlooked at all. Speaking of not to be overlooked, I'll introduce my partner after the introduction of Brooks' opponent.
And his opponent.
I'm a real big time. King of the road, everything good. Look like bars in the truck and number food.
John McChesney, after the advice of Matt Hardy, Chuck Roberts, and many others, realized that the path Justin LaBar was taking him down was perhaps not the best for his career. McChesney rebelled against LaBar, and with Jimmy Nuts by his side, Team LaBar went into retreat mode. McChesney, with a smile on his face, of clear and sound mind, now steps into battle with a man he once called his friend and cohort. But advantage McChesney, in the words of many, because this is a match some would say he has specialized. Joined at ringside now by the would-be Super Indy champion who gave Andrew Palace a run for his money. His name is Chess Flexor. Chess, you're looking a bit the worse for wear, but I appreciate you coming down and adding your insight to our feature match.
Well, Joe, don't stand up on your feet and don't put your hands together, because I was just a 3 count away from being the Super Indy champion, but I failed. I almost had it.
Perhaps after that matchup, you could use a belt of another sort. As this matchup begins, Joseph Brooks relentlessly targeting John McChesney in the early going animalistic attitude from Brooks to his one-time boss. But keep in mind, John McChesney has specialized in these matchups dating back to 2005 when McChesney came of age, came into his own by defeating Christopher Daniels in a bloody, bloody cage war.
And don't forget, I was, for about 15 minutes, part of Team Big League. Remember?
Not really.
Remember? Everybody should remember that.
You wear that like a badge of honor.
Well, I wear everything like a badge of honor.
You wear everything quite uniquely. McChesney has won several War Games-style cage matches here in IWC, including one last summer. And that beautiful vertical leap on the drop kick, a big league staple, has led to many a win for McChesney, who cumulatively over his career has held the IWC title longer than any man in history.
The drop kick is not something that I would do in a steel cage match. I would go for raking the face. That's what I like, across the steel.
Well, it certainly is legal, and you have to anticipate that the cage will be used as an offensive weapon before it's all said and done.
You know, I was in a cage match once.
Okay. You going to tell us about it?
Well, Bubba the Bulldog, I almost beat him. I was almost out the door, and then I decided to climb over the top, and he beat me to the floor.
Say cover.
Go buy the DVD.
Well, I was hoping you would shed some light on the dangers of a cage match and not just give us a written recap of what happened.
Well, the dangers. You can those little barbs on the steel, they'll dig into your fingers when you're trying to climb the cage. The same thing that causes faces to get ripped open.
And speaking of annoying and dangerous things at ringside, let's talk about Justin LaBar, who's promised to behave himself. McChesney treating Brooks like a pendulum.
Do you think LaBar would find any monetary value in the STDs?
Would LaBar find monetary value in the STDs? I'm not so sure. I think there is value there, but I think you guys may just be a bit misguided. I think Andrew Palace felt that way. McDowell's been missing for 8 months. Cover 2-0. Corey Futuristic told me earlier he brought a childlike McDowell from the past.
Well, that was McDowell.
It was? I could see him in that shirt, but be that as it may.
He definitely had more confidence than the 20-something-year-old McDowell, that's for sure.
McChesney slams Brooks.
Now, what has happened to Team Big League over the past couple months?
I think they've had some guidance issues, too. I think LaBar and McChesney, and add into that the executive consultant Norm Connors, were all on completely different pages.
And it comes down to this.
Well, it's going to be a climbing contest here. Brooks is trying to escape.
Now, is this an escape the cage rules cage match?
I believe it's pin, submission, or escape. We have a referee inside and outside.
I feel for him right now. I feel for him.
I think, Chest, you got one upped on your wardrobe malfunction tonight.
This could be very dangerous. Everything's dangerous in a cage.
Jeez. And McChesney is aiming for the center of that cage. We got that steel bar holding up holding the fencing together. And about half of these shots, Brooks' forehead is connected flush with that steel bar. No! McChesney took too much time. Never mind.
I'm surprised the Clearfield fans can count to 10.
The same thing LaBar said earlier. That's the camp you're in right now. Maybe you guys do have something in common.
Good company.
LaBar, who's still gold bricking in that neck brace. He's in a neck brace, but he's going to climb the cage. Get out of here.
Now, McChesney's going to be aware because there's a light above him. Will that prevent him from getting out? Obstacle. That's another obstacle, getting thrown off of that top.
The light is an issue. LaBar is an issue. Referee doing the best he can to keep LaBar at bay. But LaBar is just absolutely uncontrollable. And there's a cover by Brooks. Finds two. Brooks could make a big-time statement with a win over McChesney here. Not only over the most prolific IWC champion ever, but also in the matchup McChesney's won more of than perhaps any other IWC star. And look at this obnoxious LaBar. Taunting, scolding, belittling McChesney. And there's a cover again. Brooks could really reignite his momentum and reignite Team Big League. We heard earlier Matthew Justice with a torn ACL. He's not here and he's not available to LaBar and company.
A victory in this cage could put him in line for title shots. Who knows what?
Sure.
Main eventing everywhere.
And you gotta wonder how the entrants for the rest of the Ric Flair Invitational Battle Royal will be selected, as there's a count of 2. Colin Delaney is confirmed, but you gotta believe there are 19 others, if not more, waiting in the wings.
Well, I mean, shouldn't I be in that?
I think there's a very good case that would be made for you to enter, but that's not up to me.
Chaz needs to steal.
And Brooks is showing that my stats on McChesney in a cage is history, not prophecy, because Brooks has taken a firm and dominant control of this bout. LeBar walking around favoring his neck, but it's McChesney the one prone to injury in there.
Now, is McChesney statistically known to submit? Like, if his face is getting raked into that cage,
There's
will he
a
give it
cover.
up quick?
I don't think McChesney's going to give up, especially now that McChesney's thinking clearly. I don't think he's going to give up. Not with LeBar barking in his face either. LeBar's the most unpleasant. LeBar's even more unpleasant than you are, Chesterfield.
Is that possible? Humanly possible? Or whatever I am possible?
LeBar, I'll tell you what, he finds a way. Absolutely overbearing, over the top. And McChesney, amazing balance, amazing agility to catch himself. Lands on his feet. And again, these men know each other well, former stablemates. And McChesney going TKO, no! Switches it up and Brooks crashes into the steel.
And these barbaric fans, they love it. They love this.
That's how a cage match works, pal. And McChesney nowhere near done.
Could that be it?
McChesney connects on the butt of the jaw. And McChesney's ready to make a statement to LeBar by achieving victory.
Here comes LeBar. Yo.
Yeah, speak of the devil, perhaps quite literally.
Wait a minute.
Well, what? That's Crimson. Crimson shaking the cage, and McChesney just fell on the back of his head. What the hell is that about?
That is one creepy man.
I think the referee got taken down. There's he was just out of position, not guarding the door. The official was with LeBar, and Crimson snuck in and is beaten out of McChesney. Crimson's abducted Aiden Vale, targeted Cato, and now he's after McChesney.
What is this man's purpose here in IWC?
Oh, he's here to make people suffer, and he's signaling for that mist. Wait a second. It's Cato! Blind in one eye, but ready to fight! And there has not been a bell. This match is apparently still ongoing.
Anything goes in a steel cage, Joe.
Well, the official, I guess, would have an option of a no contest, but Cato hit the steel door hard. And Crimson and Cato taking the fight to the outside. This is chaos. And it's all at the hands of Crimson. And Cato and Crimson to the back.
In the ring, though, they're both climbing up the cage.
McChesney and Brooks both trying to take advantage of two worldly different distractions. And LeBar reaching for McChesney's feet again. And Cato's got LeBar. LeBar eats the steel. What? McChesney's got Brooks. Brooks was distracted.
They're high up and down.
Brooks falls all the way down. And McChesney flies.
Are they turning down for what?
John McChesney is a man possessed, and this crowd is electric. Pinpoint precision. John McChesney survives the cage.
What a main event.
Perhaps the individual was greater than the sum of the parts. John McChesney, big league, survives his former business partners. LeVar and Brooks have been silenced, albeit for a night.
Maybe I can get back in with Team Big League.
Good luck. Team Big League grasping for straws now, and it's celebration time here at Clearfield.
Listen, you are a great owner, but you're a bad DJ. All right, Clearfield, how about that? Thank you, Taylor. There's one last thing I gotta say before you get into it. April 11th, the IWC returns to Meadville for Night of the Superstars 4. We have, Ric Flair! We got Tommy Dreamer. But you, Crimson, you set your eyes on the heroes of the IWC. We are looking at hero number 1, Big League. You want to bring the Dead Wrestling Society after me just because LeVar and I are part of Team Big League doesn't mean I know where I can get more members. So I'm challenging you, Crimson, bring the Dead Wrestling Society. Because Asylum has been medically cleared, and he's going to be on my team. And so is Big Daddy Cool himself, Kevin Nash.
Whoa! Kevin Nash coming to Meadville, and he wants the Dead Wrestling Society. We'll see you at the Night of Superstars 4.